What allowed you guys to close out down the stretch?
Defensive rebounding. We got stops first, and we we rebound the ball, and we got to do what we do best, and that's run. So, it was key that we, found that energy, after a back-to-back. But it was a huge win for us.
Whether it was JaVale tonight again or Lance again tonight, how big were they for you?
They've been big all year. Even in our losses, they've been big. They've been constant. I think Lance just picked up where he left off from last night in Phoenix. And, he's the reason he kind of sparked us when we kind of fell in that hole early in the fourth quarter. His tenacity, his competitive nature just kind of brought us back into that game.
Put 7 guys in double figures last night, and tonight the ball was finding the hot hand over and over again. How have you guys been able to practice that or find that kind of identity for that?
I think it's just a conversation because we haven't had much time to practice. We've been playing so much. We're starting out the season with 8 games in 11 days, so we're not going to have much practice time. So it's about the conversation. It's the film sessions that we know we're very good when we share the ball, when everybody feel in rhythm. But we're more importantly, when we get stops, we all can get out and run, and everyone feels a part of the offense. So that's just who we are.
Did you think Lance could be that much of a scorer as he has been the last couple of days? Did you anticipate that out of him?
Whatever. I mean, listen, when Lance steps on the floor, he's a spark for us. He doesn't have to score to make an impact, but he's done it the last 2 nights, and it's worked wonders for our team, that's for sure. Absolutely. I mean, it's my first home win as a Laker, my first triple-double as a Laker. I felt if we didn't get this win tonight, they'd probably take us off national televised games. So it's a good win. It's anytime you're able to do good things individually that results in wins. That's what's important to me. When it results in a win, I think our crowd has been great. In our home game so far, and they were great again tonight.
LeBron Kobe was in the building tonight. Did you notice him at all? Did you share any words with him?
No, I didn't get an opportunity to share no words with him, and I absolutely. I mean, of course, you notice him sitting right there on the baseline over there, and he's one of the all-time Laker greats. What he's done for this franchise, in his 20-plus years that he was here, speaks wonders. For me to be able to compete against him all those years, and then for me to be able to share, a jersey. The same jersey as him at this point, I think it's pretty special. So, I know he's doing a lot of things, right now, and after basketball, his daughter looked like she, is on her way playing a game of basketball. She looked nice playing too. So for him to take the time out to come and watch us play, tonight was pretty cool.
What do you think Lonzo has shown stepping in starting role for Rondo?
Listen, I mean, he's a very gifted basketball player, very cerebral basketball player. I think when he's playing aggressive basketball and thinking shot first, everything else opens up for him. He's had some of the quickest hands that this league has, and I think a lot of people, always try to discredit what he can do offensively, but they never give him enough credit what he does defensively. Tonight he had 5 steals. Every time he's in the lineup, he's getting 2, 3, 4 steals, deflections, all of those things, and and helping us get out on the break. So, but when he's aggressive offensively, it just opens up everything for our ball club. And he was great again tonight.
On these 2 wins, what are you seeing? Are you seeing anything different with this team?
Well, I mean, I guess the first couple games when we fell behind, we stayed behind. We was competitive in all the games. And then I think tonight we fell behind, and we just learned from our mistake. That's the most important thing. I always talk about, the best teacher in life is experience, and we experienced, being up, being down, close games, and then we just fell behind, and the game got away from us. Tonight we fell down, I think, 7 at one point in the fourth quarter, and we just didn't let the game get just go away. We kept pushing. Guys started to make plays, and we got defensive stops. So, it was a good win especially for our young guys to know that they can get through it.
What do you think it says about this team that you've been able to get these 2 wins without?
Say that again?
What do you think it says about this team that you've been able to do what you've done the last 2 nights without Rajon and Brandon?
Well, we just know we had to pick it up in their absence. There's next man up. No matter what happens throughout the course of the season, it has to be next man up. We know it's going to be some big shoes to fill with with one of our point guards, our veteran point guard, going down, and one of our starters, 2 of our starters are going down because of suspension. So we know everybody had to step up. But Zoe and Kuz have started in their careers before, so they stepped into a familiar role and just picked it up whatever those guys left off.
LeBron, Jokic is quite a load. Can you give your thoughts on him and how you guys handled him down the stretch?
just try to neutralize him being a low by, speed kills.